compiling a historical narrative from my mother's country, which is Kamilaroi country. So working with local communities and elders to develop historical narrative. The research question that I looked at was looking at why young people struggled in the education system, and that question came from local elders and Aboriginal people living in the community. And it's also reflected on a national level as well. As, the low completion rates for Aboriginal people is seen as a high priority area to target and to look for ways to improve it. So it's the concern is both at a grassroots level and a national level. The community, how they framed it to me and how I've come to understand it, is that the future of their community as a whole relies on the young people being educated and being educated enough to fill local positions in the community, being able to be teachers, be doctors, police officers, to have that education to sit within mainstream jobs so they can improve the overall health and well-being of the whole community. Yeah, I really did focus on talking with young people, like different groups, the teachers, and then community people. And I framed the research in that way by looking at the different perspectives and how they interact and conflict, and where dialogue is needed, perhaps to get some forge some ground in ways forward. But I actually found that there's a lot of social issues that happen in community that impact on life within the school environment. And it's a matter of the school environment adapting to community life and working for community instead of pushing its own national agenda or state agenda from the education department, which often is not reflected as needs of the community. Yeah. So more flexibility, I guess. One of the things that the community people wanted me to do was feedback, and they called meetings of government. And they had a really big meeting, probably about a year after I finished the research project for them. They wanted me to present along with a lot of other community research projects that have been done there as well. And just the amount of work that the community had been involved with, trying to tackle local issues and get people involved on different levels to combat that really impressed the government people and authorities that were there, the service deliveries. And they actually created a few positions in the community as a consequence of the research that was done. But also just stressing the importance of recognising local Indigenous knowledge and valuing it within Western institutions that are there, such as the education department, the school, the health sector, and perhaps the justice system as well. Yeah. Definitely working with Indigenous people and valuing the knowledge that's already, the body of knowledge that is there at a local level, and really engaging with that and providing support and local, encouraging local leadership and supporting that and making sure that there's enough resources around for local people to do what needs to be done. Yeah, I think no one will do it better than the local people that are there, and they know the problems better than anybody else. Yeah. Aboriginal people don't look at research in a very positive way, only because of the people that have in the past that have gone in and really approached research and used the information that they got in a very detrimental way. So I think from me, having the sort of local connection through family was often broke down a lot of the barriers and helped build trust with the community. So I think it's a matter of knowing if there's enough researchers out there and that community people could trust to go in and look at local issues, and do the right thing.